For this part, let's take a look at the different types of networks we have and how you can identify them. There are basically two types of networks we have under computer networks, and that is local area network and wide area network. Now, don't get confused. We still have other types of network that is used to describe many scenarios of connections. But these other networks that are being used to describe other connection forms still falls under these two basic types of networks, the local area network and the wide area network. Local area network simply means a network that spans a small geographical area. It simply means that the end devices are nearer to each other in terms of connection. So let's take a look at an example. Example of this would be a network in your office, a small office building, the network in your home with your router, a network in maybe a school, a secondary school, or maybe a church. These networks connections covers only a small area, and so therefore we call them local area networks. Now, the wide area network is a little bit different. Just like the name wide comes in, a wide area network means that this network spans a wider geographical area. These networks we're talking about are networks that connect like cities together, connect states together, and possibly countries together. Example of this network would be your connection between a main office in one state and a branch office in another state. Other example of this can also be seen in banking industry, where you have the bank having a main headquarters in a location and several other branches in other states of the country. The key thing you must take from wide area network is just this simple fact. A wide area network is always made up of two or more local area connections that are interconnected together over a large distance. So when you are having two or more local area networks interconnected together over a large area, we call that a wide area network. Now, like we said earlier, any other network apart from the local area network or wide area network still falls under that broad categorization. But for clarity's sake, there are certain types of network that we need to use a different form of definition to describe it clearly. Examples of these networks are such as metropolitan area network, campus area network, storage area networks, and virtual private network (VPN). A metropolitan area network, on one hand, is simply interconnection of multiple networks that spans a metropolis or a city. So let's say we have multiple city buildings, all right? And we have networks in each of them, and we are interconnecting them together. We call that a metropolitan area network. A clear example of this is, for example, a government office or a government agency that has multiple offices within the same state. These multiple offices can be interconnected together in that same state for easy operations. And when they have their networks interconnecting together and communicating together in multiple buildings across the cities, we can call that a metropolitan area network. A campus area network, on the other hand, is a network that spans a campus. A campus can be a university setting, a school setting, a training setting, a church setting, where we have multiple buildings within that same campus that needs interconnection. We can call it a campus-wide network or a campus area network. Another interesting type of network is the storage area network. Now, the storage area network is very critical in its definition because, one, it doesn't span a large area. This is simply just interconnection of multiple storage servers within a location to boost the data capacity of certain applications that require such storage. All right. So when you hear of cloud computing, cloud storage, they make use of storage area network, which is a cascade of multiple storage servers networked with high-speed fiber optic cables in a single area, just for the sole purpose of having a very large storage for the particular purpose they want to serve. And lastly, we have the virtual private network, VPN. VPN is a wide area network in terms of how wide of a connection you are making, but it is simply a secured encrypted connection that is being made between you, the user of the VPN, which is called the VPN client, to a VPN server for an encrypted transaction or data communication over the network. We call it virtual private network because all the data that is being sent from the VPN client, which is on your end, will be encrypted as it goes to the VPN server, so that nobody or no intruder can intercept your data and read what you have. So looking at all these different types of network, I will say once again, the other categories of network, be it the metropolitan area network, campus area network, storage area network, VPN, all falls under the two broad categories of local area network or wide area network. So keep it in mind when you are trying to understand these different types of network. Try to understand how wide this network spans or how small this network geographical area is. That will help you to understand what type of network it really is. All for this part, and I will see you in the next part.